Fyne, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. We have got my full face of Fine Art Beauty. So I did the unboxing and now we are going to slap it all on my face. So first things first, we're going to start with eyes. We always start with eyes. We're going to use the Fine Art Beauty concealer to prime my eyes. I don't think I've used this yet. I have got one of the old style. Where is it? I think it's here somewhere. I thought I brought it out. And I've put it somewhere and I don't know where. Ah, here. This one. This is in the shade... Oh... I think it says 08. Can you see? Don't look at me, look at that. I think it says 08. I don't know. I haven't got my goggles on. So, I need to get a little spongy. We'll just bounce that out. There. So, if you saw that video, you would have seen that I got a choice of palettes, but I'm going to use the one that I got in my new box, which is... Nope. Turn that one. It's this one. This one is in the shade Subtle Sands. And that's what she looks like. She is pretty. She's basic. She's a basic palette, but she is pretty. She is pretty. I can get on board with basics. I like colourful, but I also like neutral because it's a lot easier to, well, to wear, isn't it, when it's neutral? So yeah, I'm going to start off with this palest shade here just to set my eyelids down. So we just run that over there. Like that. And then before I carry on with that, I'm going to go in with the moisturiser because I want to try it, but at the same time I'm going to use the other primer. So we're going to put this on now, put a bit of this on now, let it settle in. I've got my skincare on and my SPF, but we'll just put a bit of this on just to hydrate. Oh wow, that is glowy. And a little goes a long way. It's very hydrating. Oh, that feels really nice. I do like that. That will be a really nice moisturiser if you've got dry skin, I think, because it's really hydrating. And I've used the tiniest bit and it's gone. Sorry, I thought a wasp came in then, but it's just a bit of fluff. So yeah. Yeah, that's really nice. Really like that. Right. Let's get back to the eyes. Right, so we're going to go in with another fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into this one here, which is the second to darkest. And I'm just going to run that all through my crease. So tap it off and just run it through my crease there. What's going on there? I say through my crease, I've got hooded eyes, so I go just above my crease so that when I open my eyes, you can still see it. So we do that. And same that side. There. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to pack the darkest colour onto the outer corner. They're very pigmented. Oh, that's a nice dark shade as well. Just pack that on out there. Just like that. Right on that outer corner. And then I'm going to run it across the lash line. Just there. I like that. We'll do the other side. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm going to take the original fluffy brush that I had the lighter colour on, but I'm actually going to go into this shade here, which is the second lightest, and I'm just going to buff out the top. Just up there, just to blend it a bit, just give it a bit more blown out effect there. They are very orangey, but I don't mind orangey. I've got blue eyes, so it tends to bring out the blue in my eyes. Yeah. And then let's try these shimmers. So we've got the darker shimmer. Oh, she's pretty. We're going to stick that on the sort of this end here. Yeah, that's gone on nicely. I always use my finger for shimmers. I don't see the point in using a brush. I think they all go on better with a finger. I use a brush to sort of define it, but they just pop so much more with when you use your finger. So why even attempt to use a brush? Don't see the point. And then we're going to take that lightest one. Oh, she's bright, and we're going to whack her right in that inner corner there. See, this is where I will get a brush, just right in that inner corner bit there. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. I like that. I had a bit of fallout, not loads. Just from that goldy shimmer, the first one. And then I'm going to get no, that's too thick. We want a thinner brush, thin little pointy brush. Where are you? I've got so many of them. This is what I mean, tiny little brush. And we're going to go into that. And we're going to just put that right on the corner there and just bring it up, just to define it a bit. And it goes on nicely with the brush as well. Not that I worry, but yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. We like that. We like that. I'm going to go and clean my hands, and I will be back to put on primer and do the face. Okay, so we're going to use the Fyne perfectly poreless primer. So we'll have a go. We'll see what it's like. I am older, so I do have large pores. Yeah, it looks like a relatively normal pore filling primer. Feels nice. Feels a bit like the e.l.f. liquid putty primer. That feels nice. Let's just push it in. There. It feels lovely. Really nice and soft. Really nice and soft. I don't know what you can't really see what it's done. Shall we bring you in a bit? We'll bring you in a bit so that you can see when I apply this foundation up close. So the first thing I'm going to use is this stupid little puff thing. I don't like these, okay? But we're going to give it a go because that's what we've been given to apply it. So you pick it up and let's just see. I need a mirror. I had one right here. Where have I put it? There it is. Okay, this is more of a closer colour match than I thought it was going to be. It is definitely a skin tint. There's very little coverage. You can still see all of my like little broken veins here coming through. Right, I'm going to do the other side with my foundation brush. This is the Fine Art Beauty foundation brush. I really like this brush, so we're going to pick up some product, work it in, just tap it off on there, work it right into the brush, and then we will see. So we're getting better coverage with the brush as opposed to that sponge. It's not a bad match, but I definitely prefer it with a brush. Yeah, definitely prefer it with a brush. Bring it down here a bit because it's a bit on the yellow side, but it's nothing I can't work with. It is quite sheer, so you can definitely sheer it out and make it work. So yeah, it's definitely better than I thought it was going to be for my skin, but it's got very little coverage. I mean, it's kind of covered a bit of my redness around here, but you can still see all my capillaries and that, but it is sitting really nicely on my skin. I'll come up close so you can have a good look. See, it's definitely airbrushing. It's nice. It's not got, like I say, a load of coverage. You can still see my capillaries coming through there. You can still see the redness around my nose, but that's what concealer's for. But yeah, I think it's sat. I think it's sat really quite nicely. Yeah, I think that has sat nicely. I am more impressed with that than I honestly thought I was going to be. And that colour is a match for me, which is, I did not think it was going to be. I mean, well, saying that, it will be if I have a bit of fake tan on. It's a little bit dark, but only ever so slightly. Only ever so slightly. Right, next we're going to put a little bit of concealer on, just because I need a bit of coverage, don't I? So we're just going to stick a bit there. Oh, wow, this is really light. I thought this was going to be a lot darker, but I suppose we're going to get some brightening from it. Just little bits. That might work. That might not work. That might not work. So I just get my sponge, just tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Well, it's definitely brightened up my under eyes, isn't it? Never mind. In the winter, that'll be absolutely fine. But I need to get a darker shade, don't I, really? Let me have a look in my mirror, because this is always a little bit off on the phone. My crease is coming back, look. See that? Don't like it. Polynucleotides, here we come. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's not my favourite concealer, I'm going to be honest. I do like it, but it's not a favourite. It's not a favourite. Right, now we get to go into my big palette. We're going to go for bronzer first. Look at all these shades. Look at them all, look at them all. We need a bronzer brush, that'll do. We got a funny one. Right, what colour am I going to use? I think this one here is probably going to be the nearest I need. So we're just going to dab into that. Just tap it here. They're definitely bronzers, not contour shades. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, that works. I don't like this brush. Let's try that end. So, oh, that's better. I don't like that funny other end. Oh, I got new brushes, haven't I? Why am I using this? I've got new brushes. I got new brushes. We got the fine art brushes. Let's use those. So, I'm gonna, I don't know if this one should be foundation or what, but it looks a good one for cream products. So we're going to use this for bronzer. Oh, so much nicer. That other one was quite pricky. I might bin it. I've got so many brushes that if they're pricky, I don't like them. And I can just get rid. I do love the formula of their cream products. That's why I wanted this great big palette thing. Try and hide the chin a bit. Yeah, that's really good. I really like that. And then let's get the next one. I'm going to use this one for blush. I'm going to go into what? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to go peachy. So I think I'm going to go into this peachy shade here because that looks really pretty. There we go, load the brush up. See, pretty. And quite pigmented. There was me. Oh, I'm not getting enough on the brush. Yeah, I was getting enough on the brush. Because that's really pigmented. It doesn't look so bad to you, but me, yep. Yep, if it was pink, I'd have a whole Aunt Sally moment going on here. I don't care. We like blush. Pretty. Oh yes, we like. Now we have also got one of these cream highlighter sticks and we're going to give it a go. So let's just do that and then just blend it into the blush. Oh, I like her. I like her. She is nice. Look at that. Just like a lip within. Oh, I like her. Oh, she pretty. She's a pretty one. We like her. That I'm going to be using. I like that. That has sat beautifully on my skin. That, yes. We love that. Right, now I'm going to go off and do some powder. Because they don't have a powder, I'm just going to use a different one. And so I'm going to go and powder down, and then we will come back. And what else have we got to do? We've got to finish off my eyes. We've got mascara to dry. We've got an eyeliner. We've got some lip products to try. So I will be back when it's time to do that. Okay, so I have powdered down and I've just used my Revolution bronzer because they haven't got a powder bronzer. But no doubt once they do, I will be purchasing it because, yeah, if it's anything like any of the other formulas they've got, it will be banging. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to go into my base blushing beige. I know I need to use the pink one, but I've just put a peach blush on, so we're going to go with peach. So I'm just going to use this one here. Just pick up a bit. It doesn't look like a lot, but it will be. These are hella pigmented, especially that shade. I mean, that highlight, even though I've powdered down, it's still coming through. It's still absolutely beautiful. and that blush isn't sticking to it. I don't think I'm going to use the highlighter. I think I'm just going to leave that there because I think that is enough highlighter for me. So we're not going to use that one. We're just going to leave that there. Right, next. What have I got to do next? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Eyeliner and under eyes. So we've got, this is the eyeliner in the shade Fawn, and it's a nice dark brown. So I think, where have I put it? I'm going to run this just along the top a bit. Just a little bit. Just to get a bit of a definition, and then just drag it out for a very, it's very sheer. See, it's very sheer. You can barely see it, which is, well, I like that. So yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna just put a little bit in my tight line. Why not? I haven't been doing that a lot recently, but I like the colour. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, now we have got this, which is a bronzy one. And this is a fine liner. It can be used for eyes and elsewhere. So let's just see what that does on the top. Oh, that's a bit brighter. A bit darker. Very hard to get a precise line to it though. So just do that. Yeah, that'll do. We only want it a little bit. We only want a little bit. And then underneath, I'm going to just put the darkest shade brown, I think. Yeah. Just go into the very darkest shade and just run that underneath my lower lash line. Yeah, and then I'm going to get the little precise brush that I used before, and we're just going to stick the lightest shimmer, this one, in my inner corner, right in there. Let's get a nice pop. Oh yes, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Right, now we've got mascara to try. Where have I put it? Here it is. So this is in the shade soft brown. Let's have a look at the wand. Oh, okay. That is the type of wand I like. It's a little curve, but it's like plastic. I like that. Let's try the lower lashes. It's very light. Very light. But it's going on them. What do we think? So far, so good. Right. Ready for the top? Let's see. So, put it, wiggle, drag, wiggle. Okay. Okay. She's definitely giving me some volume. Definitely. And that's what I like. I don't really need length because I've got, not trying to brag, but I've got pretty good lashes. They're pretty long. Yeah. That's pretty good for one coat. Right, I'll go and do the other one and I'll be back. Okay, so that's one coat. What do we think? I think that's pretty good for one coat. I really do. That is so nice. Yeah, I like that. For one coat, that is beautiful. I do like that. I do like that. I'm not even going to put another coat on. I think that's more than enough. I don't need, it's a basic look I'm doing today, so I don't need loads and loads of, yeah, I think that's really nice. I'm a liar. It's not too light. It's perfect. I love that. I think it's a nice soft brown. I think it accentuates my lashes at the same time, but without being too stuck. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, we need to do lips. Now, we've got a lip balm in a pink. So I think I'm going to have to use this in the Coconut Kiss. Where's the shade? No. 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 I guess I just have to open it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the eyeliner because it's in a brown. We're just going to line my lips with that. Feels all right. Feels, I tell you, it goes on more like a lip liner than it does an eyeliner, I'm going to be honest. And this is this the right one? Or if did I? Nope, that's the Lychee Kiss. That's a light pink. That's pretty. We'll go with this one. So, it's just... It smells more like chocolate than coconut, I'll be honest, which I don't mind. I don't mind. It doesn't taste of anything. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go finish off my look and then I'll be back. And this is my final look. What do we think? I love these products. I think they're lovely. I think the blushes and bronzers are my favourites. I will come back in a few hours and let you know how this wore. But so far so good. It's a colour that suits me that I honestly didn't think would, but it does. It does. This is one of my favourite foundations. It's not my all-time favourite, but it's definitely up there. So I'm really excited to hope this works as well. This is a nice skin tint and I do use it, but this is a bit pale for me. I need to get a lighter shade. I do need to get a darker shade, sorry, but from what I can tell, the shades that they've got in the range I want, they're sold out. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it. If not, I can mix it with some bronzing drops and have done. So that will be okay. So yeah, I might even try and pick this up in a darker shade as well for the summer. But yeah, I am loving all of these products so far. But I will come back in a few hours and let you know how we got on. Okay, so I will see you in a bit. Hello, we're back to have a look at what is going on here. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is, yeah, there's nothing left. There is nothing left of this makeup. It is completely gone. Just a little bit of bronzer and blush left. A little bit of my highlighter, but no, that skin tint, that's a thing of the past. That's just gone. It's not there. The mascara, though, love it. Love the mascara. The skin tint, not being funny, it's been about 7.5 hours and it is a skin tint. It hasn't lasted. It hasn't worn away disgusting or anything. Look, see, it doesn't look gross or cakey or anything like that. No, my bronzer and my blush are still there, but all around my mouth is gone. There's no skin tint left. There's a bit on my forehead still. It looks okay, what's there, but all around here is gone. All gone. So yeah. Yeah, it didn't really fare well, and it hasn't even been that hot. I'm going to get my mirror and have a really good look. again. Yeah, no, it's gone. Yeah, right. The bronzer and the blush is still there, and sort of the top half of my face still has makeup. But like I say, around here, it's just gone. This is just not there. I mean, it hasn't worn away awful, you know, or anything like that. It hasn't worn away like really disgusting. You know, I'll bring you up close. You can have a look. Look. But you can see there's just nothing here. But my bronzer and that highlighter's still there. I mean, my oils have come through on my nose, and what is still there still looks nice. It still looks really nice. It's just, yeah, it just hasn't stuck around, does it? So what do I give this? Honestly, probably a 5 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, not the best, not the best. If I could recommend anything from this brand, it's the foundation. It's fantastic. The bronzers, the cream blush and the powder blushes, beautiful. The mascara and the eyeshadow. Look, the eye look's gone nowhere. The mascara is still perfect. There's no underneath. It's all fine. It's all stayed put exactly where it's supposed to be. You know, I'm excited to try that primer somewhere, you know, under another foundation or under their own foundation. I think that primer is lovely. But I just think this skin tint, well, it's a skin tint, isn't it? And what time did I put it on? It must have been about 2 o'clock. Well, it's 11:15. Okay, so that's a lot longer than I thought. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 hours. Okay, it's a skin tint. The fact that I've even got some of it on after 9 hours is pretty good going, I think. I'm going to increase it a bit to maybe a 7.5 out of 10 because I have had skin tints last that amount of time without disappearing, especially around my mouth. But anyway, that's it from me. I do so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more videos to come. Comment anything you like, but please don't be mean. And if you don't know what to comment, send me a flower. That would mean the absolute world to me. But that's it from me. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.